Hey gang, I am Izzy Noodles. Welcome back to Jungle Ruins 3 Part 4. So this level is quite a long one, there's a lot to do. So you want to grab the edge there to minimise your fall damage, otherwise you will definitely take just a bit of damage. And if we come on through, we can see we've got these big double doors. Now we'll have to open them ourselves. So the lever is actually just up on the right hand side. And to get there, we need to climb up on this left hand side. So just hop on over. And we can use monkey bars to get up there, but this block is in the way. So just pull the block. Okay, and then you can actually... Oh my goodness, what have you done? Why did you do that? Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Let's try it again. Okay, so we can grab this and shimmy across the length of the block. Okay, so from here we can grab these monkey bars and head on over to the lever. Beans. Okay, so in we come. So immediately we see this big hole, and in the big hole we can see that there is an underwater lever, so that's a hint that we're going to be flooding this section at some point. And also there is a hatch in the ground, so that's something to take note of as well. So we do have this enormous Shiva Head, so let's just pick that up and put it in our back pocket. And there is a healing herb. Okay. So in this area there are various Shiva statues about the place, but some of them do not have a head. So that is a hint of what we're going to be doing, just one of the many things we're going to be doing in this level. So at the bottom of the steps there's another head, and let me quickly point out there is a door that requires a keyhole just there. So I always find it helpful just to point things out along the way so you know where they are. So yep, there's another head here at the bottom of the steps, and there's another door that requires a key, and the passage to the left is just a return path, so we can ignore that for now. Okay, third head just here. She kind of spun around there for some reason. Okay, and we have actually just one more head to find now. So as we enter this way, I'm going to grab my shotgun. There's a couple of natives with blowpipes. So they don't actually poison you like they would in the official games. Like your health doesn't go down. Okay, so they just take a little bit off. That's fine with me. Okay, and also in this area we can move the skeleton out of the way for a chance to grab a shotgun. Nice. Okay. So from here we're heading up to that gate. Okay, so we've got a tricky jump. I find it a little tricky. Everyone else probably doesn't. So just where these tiles meet, try to just have this as your marking point and just jump up to here. So that's not all that easy, not for me anyway. Okay, to here, and the gate has closed, but that's fine. We actually don't need to go through there just yet. This is for later. So we'll open it up again later on when we're ready to go through. So I did pick up a key though, and I'm going to use that straight away. So we've seen 2 keyholes so far. And where to use this key is this lower one. Okay. So next, we've got a bit of jumping to do. So we've got various flames round and about, but we need to set ourselves up. So let me show you. There's actually 4 pushables in each corner and an odd tile too. So we're going to put the pushables on each odd tile, and then the hatch that's just above Laura's head will drop, and we can climb the ladder just there. Okay, so we're heading up to there. That's the plan. We need to get up to here. So let me go ahead and move all the pushables. Okay, we've done it. So the hatch is dropped and we can now climb on up. Okay, so up here there is this block with this spear sticking out of it. And if I come to the end, I can show you that there's a flame here and a flame just over there through the fences. So the next task, what we need to do is move the block. We're actually going to use the spear as a pole to swing off. So we just need to put it into place. Okay, so now that's changed a couple of other things as well. So the block is now firmly in place, it cannot be moved, and the smaller flames have turned off, which means we can make progress across to where we need to. And another flame has turned on, so this is just to make this way across a little tricky, but it doesn't completely stop you like it would have done before. Kind of just to stop you doing it in the wrong order, I suppose. So, up to this block to start climbing, and then to here, and then to here. So now the flame is off, we can hop onto this block and head across. So this jump can be kind of tricky. It's a very tight gap to get across. Okay, so just running jump to the pole. Oh, I didn't mean to hop off. She just went and did that, but that was so lucky. So you really do have to watch that flame to see when it's gonna stop. Okay, and up here we have our 4th Shiva Head. So before you hop on down, you do want to pull this lever. So that activates a statue. So this is one location where one of the blow pop dudes was standing. So if I look down, this is where we were shooting at the blow dart pipe, whatever dudes. I never know what to call them. So we need to have activated that Shiva statue. Where is it? Okay, so this Shiva statue It doesn't drop what I thought it would. Okay, never mind. This is fine. But the lever is important because it also changes this up here. So we have these two flamethrowers now, but we can also see invisible blocks. So these blocks actually were not here the first time round. So I'm going to hop up to these blocks now. And that's how we're going to place the Shiva Heads. And this is another tight jump. So definitely save, otherwise it's all over. I was about to run into that flame just then. Okay, so before you jump to the first block, you are better off just waiting for the flame to stop, just to be sure. And then you can hop to the next block, just grab the edge. And again, you're better off just making sure the flame is not active, just to be on the safe side. Okay. So just hop across the corners, and this is the first statue that needs a head. Okay, one down, and we've been shown the pit. So obviously something is going to happen over there. Okay, next statue is across here. Okay, so we will be showing that every single time, so just press the look button if you don't want to keep looking at it. Okay, and two more in this section. Okay, so the area has been flooded now. So now we can go ahead and pull this lever. This will open the hatch. Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure I've got a full set of air and swim on down. So we will have to keep coming back here to get air. We've got a bit of a, not so much of a maze, but it's a bit of a nuisance. So there was a gate ahead, but take a left and swim on up. So you see there's another gate as well. So here is the first lever we want to pull. So this will open the first gate. That's the first one that I saw. But they're not timed, so you do need to go back for air. You may as well, otherwise you just won't make it. Okay, when your air bar is full, back down we go. So this time head through this door straight ahead, so this is the first door that's opened. And just swim around to the other side of this column and up a little bit. And here is the next lever. Okay, so now I'm gonna head back for some air. Okay, back down again. And left again. And this time, this door straight ahead is open. This is the last door down in this section. So swimming up, you can climb out left or right, it really doesn't matter. And you just want to do a standing jump with a curve just to grab this. Okay, next task is open up this hatch. So we've got these flame emitters, but we need to get past each one. Just crawl underneath and pull the lever that is on the other side of each flame. I'm just gonna keep crawling. Just keep going. Okay. Nice. So now we can drop on down. So for this room I find my pistols are a little easier. You might assume what's going to happen. Okay, so we actually have not one but two Shiva statues. So just keep tapping the look button to constantly switch targets. It's easier just to keep it constant. Oh, it got me. I think. Did he? Oh, he definitely got me that time. Okay, so you don't have very much room to maneuver, so that can make it quite tricky. But one of them drops a key, and one of them drops a scimitar. So then just pull this lever that's behind one of them. Okay, and that's the gate that closed when we were right in front of it. So now to head back and get out of here, just grab this. We're going to climb on up. Okay, all the way to the end on this side. And this is where we use the key that we just picked up. So the key is to get out of here. Okay, I'm just gonna grab my shotgun. Okay, we are back here. Okie dokie. So now I'm gonna go back and hop on up to where we've just opened up the new doorway. So we're now trapped in this area, so if you want secrets and you're worried about messing up and missing 2 potential secrets, I would go ahead and save your game before you start this puzzle. So we've got a huge block pushing puzzle. We've got 2 odd tiles on the ground here. We've got this gap, but there is actually a grate here that can lift up. And the 2 blocks either side here in these alcoves are both movable. But obviously we can only pull 1 for now. So just go ahead and grab this one and put it onto the only block or odd tile that we can. Okay, so that has raised this tile, so we can now move this block. Okay, so just come around and push this one into place. Okay, so where is that? So, okay, so just on this left passage side, just hop down to grab these. Otherwise, once we do raise this grating here, we'll not be able to lower it again, and these items will be lost to us. Okay, so if you want to light a flare to find out what blocks can be moved, you will find that this one can be moved. So just push it all the way along, and we're opening up a new area within the block puzzle area. So the grating to the left, that is what I just raised. Okay, and it's not easy to see because there's so many other blocks in the way, but in the corner in front of me now, this is an odd tile, so just go ahead and push this onto the trigger tile. So this has raised the grating just where I went to pick up those items. So now before we do anything else, if we do anything else, we'll miss the chance to grab not only 1, but 2 secrets. So I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and go and grab a secret. Okay, so through here, so the main goal is to get this door open. So the secret is through this top door, and actually, even if you're not bothered about the secrets, we'll have to go through this top door anyway. But right now, if we don't do this now, we'll not get the secret chime. So just up here, this is the jump switch to open that. And I'm not certain as to why this chimes as the secret, opening up the door. But the thing that happens when you know you've missed the secret, well, to get the secret, this statue will come to life. If you've missed the secret, this statue will not come to life. Ooh. Oh, poop. Okay, so this statue drops the secret key. Okay, so there's also a healing herb in here as well. So if you don't do that right now, that statue will not come to life, and you will miss the chance to get that key. Okay, so we will use the key after the puzzle, so as long as we've got the key now, you see how we miss out on 2 secrets? So we can't go and claim what the key gives us. Okay, so carrying on. we come back through this way, I just raised up this grate, and that is so I can pull this block. So I'm only going to pull this once. Okay, and now I'm going to come back round to here and just hop to here. So this block is movable. I'm going to push this in once into the space where I've just pulled the previous block out of. So I pulled that block to be able to push this block. So that has revealed this lever. So you heard a hatch and a door there. The door is kind of a bug, but it's okay because just pull that lever again and the door will reopen. So it's actually the door where I just gone to get the secret key. That's now closed. So it's not intentional, but you can just pull the lever again to reopen that door. So the main thing that we did that's supposed to happen is this hatch opened up. Okay, so inside we have this wall lamp and a torch. Okay, so we got to figure out where to light the torch. So annoyingly, that's actually back where I got the secret key. So just drop the torch down because I need to reopen that door. So also, there's another wall lamp just here. So go ahead and pull the lever, so that will close up that hatch as well. Okay, grab your torch and hop on down. So we're heading back into the Shiva room just here. So to light the torch, we've got this wall lamp just here. Okay. So now let's go back. But wait. So I like that. That's really clever. Just stops you from leaving instead of activating straight away. So throw down your torch and just deal with the Shiva that's now come to life. Okay, do you drop something? You do, so we have a second scimitar now. So the way out has not opened up. But we did hear a gate open, that's actually just there. So just hop on up to there. You do not need to take the torch up here. Okay, so this lever opens up the way out. Awesome stuff. So we do have 3 wall lamps to light up, so we know where 2 of them are. So one of them is just through here. Let me make sure I lined up. Okay. Oh. And while I'm over here, let me pull this lever again to reopen that hatch, because that's where another one is. Okay, so where is another one? So curiosity might make you wonder if there's one on this side, because there's one on the other side. And here we go, yes there is. And now, as I've said, there are 3 we need, and so we already know where the last one is. Okay, we don't need the torch anymore, throw it down. And something else has opened. So what opened is the gate just down there, and through there is a lever. What it does is drops this hatch. So what is the point of that? Well, if you've got a very keen eye, you may have spotted there's another odd tile down in the water. So what we need to do is get a block down there. So I'm going to put this block onto this hatch. Okay. Drop on down and pull the lever to drop the block. Cool beans. Okay, and now the door to the way out has opened up so we can get out of here. But we've got some very horrible jumps to do now. Look at these shenanigans we gotta go through. Okay, so across the far end, that gate needs 2 levers to open it up. Okay, so down below is the first lever, so a running jump to this lower tile is what we need to do. And if you're unsure, because we've got these lower ceiling ledges, just grab in the air. Okay, so here's the first lever. Okay. Second lever is actually up just behind that fence, so we need to start making our jumps across. So just hop back. Well, that wasn't nice. Okay, so try not to be too far to the left because it likes to troll you. Okay. Okay, so it's okay to save for these. If you struggled in Tomb Raider 3 when doing the section with these flaming heads, then you're going to definitely struggle with this because the interval is very tight. So it's okay to keep saving. I mean, some people in the past have called me out on how much I save, but you know, I'm not good at games, I could admit that. I would prefer to save than keep doing things over and over again and failing over and over. So these are very, very tight jumps. So try and time so that maybe you pull up when the flame is still on, but as it's about to go off. Is this enough? Because you can just stand on the edge for a certain amount of time while the flame is on, but after so long it will set you on fire. So just standing jumps like I've done just there, and then for this one we need to pull that lever. So it's not easy, but be on this edge and just a standing jump again. Okay. So again, it is still pretty tricky because the gap between this column I've jumped from and the doorway is a different spacing to the previous ones, so it just messes everything up completely. So, getting back, you want to make sure that flame is off. Okay, so this jump I'm going to do slightly differently. I'm going to hang closer to the burner. So it seems to me that it's a narrower jet closer to the mouth than when it sprays out. So we can stand here for a short time. Okay. And again, this is kind of tricky. Same thing again. Well, you don't want to go around the corner though. Oh, too soon? Ooh, okay, I made that look so easy. Trust me, those last few jumps are not easy. Okay, around we come. So there is this lever. Whoop, nope, nope, nope. Lever on the other side of this block. And that drops this hatch. So we can climb on out. And we are back at the start of the level. We actually dropped down from the ceiling. And this is where we started. Okay, so again, back through here we go. So you might be a bit confused, like what are we doing now though? But what do we have in our inventory? Well, for one, we have a secret key. And that's actually to be used over here. So that door opens quite annoyingly. I wish it would swing the other way, but it's okay. I can live with it. Okay. So we have a secret skull and some flares. And some shotgun shells. Oh. Okay, she wasn't turning. It's fine. Okay, so what else do we have in our inventory? We have some scimitars. So there's actually a number of statues missing scimitars, but the statue we want to use, or give them to, is this one on its own. Okay, so that's the doors where I pushed the 4 moveables. Okay. So straight on through. Okay, so this room looks so awesome. So let me have a quick save because I'm going to be shot at by natives while I'm trying to make some precarious jumps. Okay, and I'm going to grab my shotgun. So on this last tile... Oh no! Oh no! I usually line up a bit better, maybe? I don't know. Knew it. Okay. There was a bit of trial and error. I'm okay though. Okay, so The room is symmetrical. We got pretty much the same to do on each side. So how did I get here? Okay. We do have a crawl space on each side. I think this left-hand one is the one we want to go through first. I'm sure I usually pick the wrong one first, and I usually go to the right. Okay, no. But while I'm here, let me point out what we got. There's an unlit wall lamp, plus a hatch that can be raised, and an odd tile at the end. So that kind of, after what we've done, it implies we need to push something. So yeah, this statue is actually pushable. We're going to push the statue all the way to the end. So we're going to do that on both sides. But first we need to find a torch. So that'll be on the other side. Okay, here it is. I can't believe, yet again, I picked the wrong side. So we do need to light the torch. So press the draw weapon button to throw it down and then crawl on in, keep picking it up. So now we need to light the torch. Right, so we're coming all the way back to the big Shiva room, or the main Shiva room with multiple statues. And this is one of those TRLEs where you can't just use any odd flame. I mean, there's plenty of flames around. There's two here. There's a few, you know, one here, one over there. Some by the pool section as well. But the flame we need to use that will work is this burner up here. Oh, are you kidding? So I kind of jumped a bit early and thought I was going to get set on fire, but I made it. But I still got set on fire. Okay, back we go. So, again, into each passage, into each crawl space, just throw the torch along. Okay, and then light the lamp. So the hatch is raised, and now I'm going to push the statue into place. Just watch your fingers, Lara. Okay, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Okay, and again, push this statue. Okay, so back out again now, so we're gonna make some jumps to a couple of levers. So what the levers will do, will open the gate that's just to the left side. Okay, this gate here, so we're gonna open that up, and that will lead us on to level 2. No, it will lead us on to level 5, the final level. Okay, so the jumps are the same for each. Should I have a save? I feel like that might be the wiser option. Anyway, just run and jump. Oh no. I should have saved. Okay, I learnt my lesson and I saved the game. So let me remember, I feel very out of practice. So I think just a standing jump is fine and better. There we go, just like that. Do it like that, not like that. There we go. I probably should have mentioned the first time round that those tiles are breakaway tiles. Okay, that's lever 1, so then let's do the same again over on the other side. Okay, so learnt our lesson. It's a standing jump. Okay, I hate them jumps because it just pushes you to one side. Okay, and now the door is open and we can head off to the last level of Jungle Ruins 3. That was a close jump. Okay, through we go. Okay, so level 5, here we are. We're close to the end now, and I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys and girls.